Hi there. These comments are for HBC and welcome. You just joined my speaking and writing bootcamp services. You already sent your first speaking practice test. I'm getting ready to listen to that now. You're coming to my office later on. I'm going to explain a little bit more about how to use my course. And while I'm talking to you now, I can actually do some of that now. Okay, so let me give you some general ideas. I'm going to show you the four most important lessons I want you to focus on for your speaking and writing, because I know I have a lot of lessons in my online Toefl course and you do not need all of them. Okay, so the first thing is I'm going to go into the speaking area. Let's do that first. It says have an organized approach to speaking, right? So master lesson number 1, integrated speaking strategies. Write that down. That will cover pretty much all the strategies, the format, organizing that you need to know to help you with the speaking task number 1. Now, to help you with speaking task number 2, let me show you which one is it here. Okay, it's right after lesson 2.61. It's master lesson Toefl integrated speaking strategies. That will help you with tasks 2, 3, and 4 for your integrated speaking tasks. So those are the 2 lessons in the speaking section I want you to focus on first. If there's anything else, I will tell you as I provide you feedback on your speaking. Now, one other thing. I want you to do me a favor. It's really important that you complete this pretest right away. I want you to complete this Speak Clearly lesson number 1, diagnostic pretest for vowel and consonant sounds. Maybe do this tomorrow. And we need to kind of figure out quickly if you have any specific problems pronouncing any vowel or consonant sounds of American English. So that's another important lesson there. Now, what I will do is once you do the pretest for the vowel and consonant sounds, I will tell you which of these lessons you need to study to improve your intelligibility. So that's how that will work. Okay, now let's go to step number 6, to the writing area. Right here, you need to study lesson number 1, Toefl independent writing strategies. That's an important lesson for you, and that will give you all the tips and tricks you need to do well on the independent writing task. Now, if there's any other lessons I want you to focus on, I will tell you when I read and correct your first independent practice test. Okay, the next one is lesson number 9, Toefl integrated writing strategies. That is the 4th important lesson you need to focus on, the second one for your writing. Okay? Now, the next thing is as a Toefl Writing Bootcamp course student, you get 2 error correction videos. Now, I will read, evaluate, and score any writing practice test you send me over the next couple of months, right? However, I will only error correct 2 of them because it's very, very exhausting. It's time consuming to do the error correction. That's why I charge so much for it. So maybe in the next 2 or 3 days, I recommend that you pick an independent writing practice test from the list here. Just randomly pick one of them and complete the writing practice test, email it to me, and just ask me to do the error correction of it. I will be happy to do that. And then when you're ready, you can do the same thing. Pick one of the first 10 integrated writing practice tests that you see here. You see these? Pick one of these. Write your practice test, send it to me, and say, Michael, please error correct this essay. Remember, I do this 2 times. Now, I will also score other writing practice tests that you send me. Most people will send me 15 or 20 practice tests over a period of about a month or so. I will read, evaluate, and score those, but not error correct them. Okay, so we'll talk a little bit more later on after you watch this video. You might have some more questions and we can talk face to face. Okay, so generally speaking, don't send me more than 60 seconds of speaking practice every 24 hours. The exception is when you're doing a pronunciation pretest, it will take more than 60 seconds. In some cases, it'll take you several minutes of audio that you're going to send me, right? And generally speaking, don't send more than one writing practice test every 24 hours. Okay? And I think that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you on that. Now, the next step is let's get to your speaking that you sent me by email. Okay, I have the actual rubrics here, the integrated speaking rubrics, so I want to have those ready, and I have your practice test. But wait a minute, I think I made a mistake on that. You're actually doing the independent, right? An independent speaking task. All right, here we go.
I took online classes for physical therapy to pursue my dream of working here in the USA. These classes helped me to get licensure for the physical therapy. The reasons I like these classes as I was able to make lot of new friends from all over the world, and there was one special occasion where we spent all together celebrating Mother's Day, which was so fun. This group made me having another family who cares about everyone. So because of these reasons I support my answer.
Okay, so I think on this one, if we look at the rubrics here, I tend to be a little bit more difficult than the actual TOEFL, but I don't see you scoring in the 3 on this one. I'm going to say you're below 23. I'm going to put you at 2.5 to 3. I'm going to put you at maybe 18 to 19 points out of 30. I know I can be tough, but that's my estimation right now. Now, the question is, why is that, right? So I think that you're having some problems with your pronunciation, especially what's called your intonation. Your intonation is more flat. Hi, Michael. How are you doing today? Good to see you. I'm a student who's studying TOEFL. You mostly speak in a monotone with almost equal emphasis on all the words and the sentences that you speak. This is a major problem. Your intonation is awkward. There's no doubt about that. You got to work on that. Okay, I think that your language use is a little bit limited, and I think as I listen to it a second time, I will uncover some errors with your speaking. And I think you can even organize your response a bit better. Listen to it one more time.
I took online classes for physical therapy to pursue my dream of working here in the USA.
So you took online classes, blah, 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 but you're just stating a fact. Why are you telling me this? Right? It seems like the independent speaking task is an argument. So why start with a fact? Just say that online classes are better than traditional classes because, or I prefer traditional classes over online classes because, state reason A, state reason B. So instead of starting with factual information, start with an argument. Make your claim. State your claim first, and then you have to defend that claim through some specific examples.
These classes helped me to get licensure for the physical therapy. The reasons I like these
Now you got short sentence, short sentence, short sentence. That is not good. Your grammar is too simple. Go to the grammar part of my course. I want you to look at one of my lessons. It's called Sentence Variety. It's maybe grammar lesson 26 approximately. I think you can work on that one. Now you can also go over to the independent speaking strategies lesson I already pointed out. And you need better structure. You need a better way to frame your response in a way. You state the claim in the beginning, maybe 2 reasons. You restate the reasons, plus you provide supporting examples for each of those reasons. You need to make things connect together a little bit better. Awesome.
these classes as I was able to make lot of new friends from all over the world, and there was one special occasion where we spent all together celebrating Mother's Day, which was so fun. This group made me having another family
It made me have, or this group helped me feel like I had another
who
family.
cares about everyone. So because of these reasons I support my answer.
Yeah, it's just a predictable answer. I've heard it 1,000 times. It doesn't. There's nothing really unique or original about what you said. So you need to be much more specific. I think when you get to the examples that you're giving. Another lesson I think is important for you is speaking lesson number 6. How to make your speaking more coherent. I think you should definitely check on that lesson. Now, what if you said this in the beginning, right? What if you said, well, because I can improve my social interactions with others and I can score higher on my tests, I prefer taking online courses. Say, first of all, online courses are a better choice for me because of the social benefits. Then you give an example to support that. Say, second of all, I also enjoy taking online courses because, and then state how you think you can score higher on your tests and give an example to support that. So you need a little bit better connection of ideas there. So 18 to 19 points on this, I think that is pretty realistic based on your performance on that practice test. So you need to get more organized. You need to wake up. You need to put some emotion in your voice by varying your tone more. I think that that is hugely, hugely important for your speaking. All right, and thank you for doing this practice test.